Alright, CDL fans, welcome back to our May 21st game day. If you've been following along, watching the other videos, this is the beginning of segment 3 right here. We've got the Mexico City Jaguars on the road to take on Central Division foes, the Detroit Devils. That being said, Brandon Kuma against the league op team and the number 2 overall pick of the draft. Let's go ahead and get a look at the lineups here. 48 Hours leads the way for the 1-0 Mexico City Jaguars, followed by Charizard at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's Solid Snake, and at 5-point gainer is Inquisitor for the Jaguars today. Had that first win of the season come in overtime. The Detroit Devils, on the other hand, they were not so fortunate on opening day. They got shut out. I believe they got shut out. No, 15-5, so almost shut out by the Seattle Lumberjacks. They lead the way today with the number 2 overall pick of the draft. That is V-Dub, the rookie, followed by Pioneer. At the captain spot, that's Spectite Jr. for the Detroit Devils. Or my mistake, that's the original Spectite at the captain spot. I swear I know who plays for these teams. And at 5-point gainer is Black Marinello. So, for those of you who watched segment 2, I'm afraid you might end up being a little disappointed for segment 3 because I think Renji is just beat now. I think he's exhausted himself chasing toy cars around. I think he's had enough CDL for the day. But we haven't. So 48 Hours and V-Dub starting things off. Here we go. And V-Dub is down. Rookie not really doing as much as Detroit had hoped for. 48 Hours gives the Jaguars a 5-0 lead here. And make it 10-0. 48 Hours putting Detroit on notice right now. One flip away from the shutout is the Bakery warming up. Right out there trying to keep his team in this game, and this is very close. They are actually, yes, they are going to switch sides. And it works out for 48 Hours. Donuts served for dinner on the road rather quickly. And I'll take a French curler, please. Brandon Kuma. He has his teams both winning today, and he's all together between both Tampa Bay and Mexico City. He's now 3-1 on the season after losing that season opener. So flawless ever since, and a big win right here. 15-0 the final as we move on. The Houston Oilers hosting the Atlanta Avengers next. Both teams are 1-0, both seeking to be 2-0. Find out who wins. Alright, CDL fans, just like that, we are back. Matt Geiser has his Atlanta Avengers on the road, and while the Phoenix Firebirds have been less than impressive this season, hey, the Atlanta Avengers, maybe there's something here. They're 1-0 and on the road now to take on the Houston Oilers, the same team that beat his Phoenix Firebirds team on opening day. My goodness, man. That's some pings going on. I don't know where that's coming from. Is that coming from my phone? I'm not sure if that's coming from my phone. Let me go on ahead, turn that down. I don't know. It sounds like it's coming from the camera. That's weird. Anyways, don't mind the pings if they happen. But next game on tap, Atlanta and Houston. Houston did beat Matt's other team, Phoenix, on opening day. So now Atlanta looking for some revenge. Who did Atlanta beat on opening day? They beat Toronto on opening day by shutout. See if they can do it again. Monkey Ball leads the way for the Atlanta Avengers today, followed by Mika at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, that is Solar Reflex, and at 5-point gainer is Red Drager. That little extra tungsten putty on there, they got him at 5-point gainer again, to the home side though. Blue Indy leads the way for the Houston Oilers, followed by Surf Crate Custom. Y is at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is Sonic Boom. Here we go. Atlanta Avengers, Houston Oilers, both 1-0, and out of play goes Blue Indy on the very first collision attempt. If I can find the words to say, out of play. Scoreless game, we continue. And a clip shot, both cars staying up, and yet again, let's switch sides here. Keeping opposite sides. Battle continues, and do a barrel roll. Blue Indy's staying alive, as is Monkey Ball. And this time, Monkey Ball just overpowers him. He's definitely a heavier car than Blue Indy, and it paid off for him there. The score, 5-0. Blue Indy not able to get under Monkey Ball, and it's, yeah, like I said, 5-0. Atlanta in the lead. Sir Craig Custom can't make a difference for the Houston Oilers there. 10-0. Avengers on top. Looking for the win now. That brings out Rod. Almost goes down. Both cars almost went down. This time, Rod has a flip on Monkey Ball. So 2-in-1 day for Monkey Ball. Not bad at all. Mika will look to clean it all up here. Trying to get the win. 10-5 the score. And out of play goes wide. So wide, definitely more of a defensive car. It's actually on the other side there. I'm going to have to move the stuff there. So 10-5 the score. The Atlanta Avengers in the lead. Wide going out of play to save himself. Mika trying to get the win. It's a scenario here. So we've got the out of play. 10-5 the score. Match continues, and one goes in my left, the other one goes out of play, so they both go out of play here. And this kind of happens. Mika has a pointed front end. So when you get a pointed front end, it deflects one way or the other, and then you get out of plays that happen as a result. But, needless to say, 10-5 the score. Match continues, and again, it's the same effect. The out of play in full effect. Shapes of the cars. It's again another out of play. They'll send it back to their own sides, and that time a square up one, and this time Line has a good flip. And folks, we are tied at 10 here. All even up as that brings out Solar Reflex for the Avengers. And this one, he is down. The wheels are not touching up here. He's played on the side. And that one is a good flip. 15-10 the score. Houston in the lead. Now we're going to put this one away in a comeback here. That's now going to bring out Red Dragon. We'll try to force overtime. Y is going for a captain's stake here. And both cars are going to be down. And plus, I think there was interference. They'll have to get back up, go to their own sides, as they will go at it again. 15-10 the score. Houston in the lead. And make it 15-10 the final. The Houston Oilers with the comeback. And folks, we haven't had one all year, as far as I know, at least to my memory. We haven't had one up to this point, but now Houston has got one block. Having a captain. That's what that's called when a captain goes 4-0 from the captain spot. Basically, lead a comeback. So, 15-10, the Houston Oilers get the win over the Atlanta Avengers, and that will send us to our next one. The Los Angeles Blades on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks. Pacific Division Showdown coming up. So stay tuned to it. So yeah, 15-10, Houston over Atlanta. Alright, CDL fans, welcome back to our May 21st game day. Only 2 games to go here. And this one from the Pacific Division, the Los Angeles Blades. Alex Johnson trying to make amends for that Puerto Rico loss, but the LA Blades, who are trying to go 2-0 on the road against another 1-0 team, that would be the Seattle Lumberjacks. They came up big on opening day against Detroit, and they'll try to keep that momentum going here at home against the LA Blades, who are better known as a soft field team, so we'll see what happens. Leading the way for the LA Blades, it's going to be Pink Indy Jr. Following him out there will be Cove Light. At the captain spot, it's Greelina for the Blades, and at 5-point gainer for LA, it is Green Blaze. So, to the home side. Actually, is that Green Blaze Jr.? Oh, that is Green Blaze Jr., my mistake. I've been calling him Green Blaze, but no, that is Jr. He's got that center taped around him now, so it was hard to tell. Anyways, to the home side, Rocket Oil leads the way for the Seattle Lumberjacks, followed by 76 at the middleman spot. Black Spectite has the captain's position for Seattle, and at 5-point gainer is Crazy Eyes. So, both teams set and ready to go. LA and Seattle Pacific Division Showdown. Rocket Oil and Pink Indy Jr. leading us off. Both cars staying up. Rocket Oil was that last-second response by Seattle to say, hey, this guy's a smash-mouth car and it works. 5-0 Rocket Oil puts the Seattle Lumberjacks on top. That now brings up Code White. And Rocket Oil is a workhorse, no doubt. Smash-mouth style car goes out of play. He makes it difficult on teams that have good defense like the LA Blades. So out of play he goes there. 5-0 Lumberjacks. Still in the lead. This match continues here. Rocket Oil pounding away with Code White. Code White, good defensive car, no doubt. And able to survive. And yet again, Rocket Oil applying the pressure to Code White here. But can't hang on. Code White lands that decisive blow there and evens this game at 5 apiece as that now brings out 76. Another heavyweight for that Seattle side. Whoa, you hear that shot. Sees to collide, and 76 has a good flip. Folks, that's why he makes it to the All-Star game. You're like, what's this car doing there? He's a solid smash-mouth heavyweight car, and he has the Seattle Lumberjacks up 10-5 over the LA Blades. Out comes Greelina to try to even things up, and both cars staying up here. Heavy shot. And this time, 76 with a good flip in the Harfield proves a factor for the Harfield team. 15-5 is the final. The Blades will fall to 1-1, and the Seattle Lumberjacks, who have not made the playoffs since the 2012 season, folks, they're 2-0. So get up, Northwest. I think you've got a team that can go somewhere. You just beat the LA Blades. And, hey, 2-0, man. You got to be impressed by that. 15-5 the final to boot. 76 getting it done. And I think the secret has been figured out. LA can be beaten by smash-mouth cars. If this is the formation of any hypothesis, that would be it. And the only question is, does Alex Johnson adjust or do something to counteract that? Only time will tell. But needless to say, coming up next is our main event. The Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder Perry Street rivalry. Stay tuned. Alright, CDL fans, time to bring our May 21st game day to a close. We've got the Gowanda Outlaws on the road to do battle with the Nevada Thunder. Perry Street rivalry, the very first two team owners to come into the Car Demolition League, John Good and Dale Gray Miller. They owned these two teams. They met up twice in the Crash Bowl. Crash Bowl 3 back in '99. Crash Bowl 6 back in '02. Gowanda winning the first time around. Nevada winning the second time around. And fantastic games that the two had throughout their tenure in the CDL during their time. And here they are, their teams going at it yet again, adding another chapter to the cross-conference rivalry between the two. So, Gowanda leads the way with Reptile today. At the middleman spot for the Outlaws, it's going to be Black Spinebuster. At the captain spot is Hammer. And at 5-point gainer for the Outlaws is Demon 4. So now to the home side. The Nevada Thunder leading the way today with Inferno. Followed by Monkey at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's Black Lena for the Thunder. And at 5-point gainer is 7 Series. So both teams ready to go. Inferno and Reptile. Gonna lead us off, and Reptile has a good flip. 5-0 the score in favor of the Outlaws. So that now brings out Monkey for the Nevada Thunder. And both cars are going to be down. Gowanda 1-0 record, Nevada a 0-1 record. So, but it is that rivalry that drew us into this one. And 10-5 is the score right now in favor of the Gowanda Outlaws. So now, Black Lena trying to keep his team in the game. Black Spinebuster for the win, has the win. 15-5, that will be the final. And the Gowanda Outlaws, without Lamborghini on the squad, they're doing it for him, I'd say. Of course, the old car named Lamborghini was on this team from the '99 season straight through the 2020 season, and just retired after last season. But they're doing it in his honor, I guess. They're 2-0, 15-5 the final. The Gowanda Outlaws have the win over the Nevada Thunder, and they improved to 2-0. The Nevada Thunder, unfortunately for them, they will fall to 0-2. So with that loss there. So definitely another tough loss for the Nevada Thunder to take. But that does it for our May 21st game day. Let's take a look ahead really quick to see what's on tap for the May 25th game day, which has actually been moved. It's going to be on May 24th, so it's going to be on Monday, this upcoming Monday. Phoenix at San Diego, Seattle at Nevada, Los Angeles at San Francisco, Houston at San Antonio, Texas size battle there. So you got the Battle of Cali and the Battle of Texas, right? Let's see, Chicago and Detroit. Chicago's hosting Detroit, so kind of a battle of the Great Lakes there. Denver hosting Mexico City, Tampa Bay home against Atlanta, Miami at Washington, Puerto Rico hosting Philadelphia, Montreal hosting New York, Gowanda hosting Toronto, and then Boston at Buffalo. So an all-divisional game day on the May 24th game day coming up on Monday. Of course, it had to be scheduled ahead because there's going to be a move going on. The CDL is moving yet again. I'm moving yet again. So, and of course, wherever I go, I have to take the CDL with me. Right? So, can't keep doing games here. So, you know, it could be the last game day we see on this actual table, and there could definitely be some rescheduling coming up through the following weeks. At least all the way up to June 10th. I mean, by then we should be settled into the new place just fine, and things should be relatively back to normal by that point. But that being said, hope you'll bear with us, folks, because the CDL just keeps going on regardless. And even through the midst of the move, we're going to still be doing game days. That's the level that we go at, man. If you're wondering what happened to the Crash Cat during the filming here, I guess we could show you. It's a messy house right now, but I gotta get stuff packed, really. And there's the Crash Cat, like I said. He's done his bit for King and Country, and I think he's just flat out done for the day. Says, yes, I've had enough. So anyways, until next time, folks, Jim Holtz Jr. here. Thanking you for watching. Until next time, take care of yourself, be yourself, and as always, peace.